Alright, well, let's call Bat up. Hi. Hi, Bat baby. Hi, Bat baby. Yeah. You had a big run in the rain today, didn't you? Oh, my hat. Is that okay? Is that okay if I have a hat, baby? Is it okay? Let me have a hat. Oh, it's a bat. Look at, I'm hugging you. She's like, stop pulling my head into yours. That's enough, mommy. How was that? You like it? You come out? Come on. Come on out. I wish you'd come right up on the chair with me. Yes, thank you. We gotta get you your own chair. You want to get your own chair? Oh, that's interesting. Baby, do you want to get your own chair? Oh, interesting. Okay, thank you. That's a good girl. Okay, welcome to the 31 days of King Juggernaut, New York City. I am Karen Stever, pulling bat hair out of my mouth again. All day long. All day long I'm pulling hair out of my mouth. Every day I'm talking about a puzzle piece on karenstever.com/Halloween. Today's puzzle piece is the orca, and every day I will talk about a puzzle piece until all the puzzle pieces are removed from the front cover of the book, and you can see the front cover that was designed by Frank Greiner. So today's puzzle piece is the orca. There are I should probably talk to you about the drones, okay? There are, throughout the book series, there are 3 types of drones. So Jagannatha is the kingdom, the great kingdom, which is an animal rescue headquarters. So every type of land animal, any creature by sea, any creature by air is rehabilitated there, turned into basically a war machine, and they go off to restore balance. So some of the creatures will have pewter faces, or, you know, like their wing has been replaced by some metal contraption. So within Jagannatha, while they are restoring these animals and rescuing these animals, this is like the Humane Society of the future. They have they put the animals into 3 categories. There are the opera drones, which fly, and then there's the jester drones, which are on land, and then there are the ghost drones, and those swim. So the orca is a ghost drone. So I'll talk to you a little bit about the orca today and read a little bit from the book. But ultimately, the orca will take center stage in book 7, at the end of book 7, when, but I'll read some to you from when Ian enters the great kingdom of Jagannatha. So I'm going to read from page 296. This is in the chapter, The Animal Drones of Jagannatha. All right, so Ian is exploring this new kingdom. He has seen some of the animal drones. He has seen, some of the opera drones, which fly. He's seen some of the jester drones, which are, you know, on land. And now he's about to meet the ghost drones. And Jeet is overseeing some of these things in the great kingdom. Albert says, so can we show Ian the other drones? He said, rescuing Ian from an embarrassing conversation they had. Oh yes, keep walking through this other door with me, Ian, Jeet said, following along the same direction. Look over to your left, Jeet said, pointing at another glass ceiling. I seem to be mostly in charge of overseeing the jester drones. I suppose someone thinks I'm a kidder, Jeet said. The jester drones were in a similar state as the opera drones. Ian saw frogs, turtles, lizards, rabbits, and many other land dwellers with reconstructed body parts. The porcupines and skunks were especially difficult, Jeet laughed, as you can well imagine. I should say so, Albert laughed with his hand on Ian's back. But this, Jeet said, going to the right of the walkway, this is the most terrifying yet extraordinary part of Jagannatha. Meet the ghost drones. As Ian walked up beside him, he saw something he had only ever seen in books. Orcas. Let me go open the ceiling holes so you can hear them, Jeet said, running back to the main encephalon tower. As the aquarium holes opened, Ian was frozen, and Albert became emotional. The sound of the orcas were breathtaking. He heard whistles, jaw claps, pulsating calls and clicks. They were talking to each other. One spotted Ian and put its nose up to the surface. One entire side of its face was a metal plate, and the light hitting off of it made Ian put his hand up to stop the glare. Oh, he stopped you from seeing what happened there, Albert said. We call him Torpedo. He was hunted and got away. Harsha and Sidar headed up the team that repaired his face. See the whale behind him? That is Orzel. They replaced his top fin due to being in captivity so long. Did you know that they fall? They are not captive here. Look, they come and go straight through that tunnel to the ocean. They were all beautiful once. I wanted to end on that sentence. They were all beautiful once. There are two creatures on this earth that just the thought of them can send me to tears. One is the elephant, which I made. See what happens just thinking about it? One is the elephant, because they're just so majestic when you're in their presence. And the other one is the orca, because their cries and the way that they work in groups is so overwhelming, breathtaking, beautiful, and lovely. But I wanted to talk about this phrase, they were all beautiful once. When you read through the book, you will see that this phrase I use several times throughout the book. It must have been beautiful once. They were all beautiful once. Phrases like that. Because I wanted to put them in bold, like hitting the nail right on its head, because it's a reminder of what was beautiful. And my hope is for children and animals to restore this balance. And I really believe that if anything is going to happen, if anything is going to change in this world, it will be because of the influence of children and animals. But I put this in bold, they were all beautiful once, or it must have been beautiful once, because I wanted this for you, the reader, to be reminded of what was beautiful. Things around us are so ugly and so negative and cruel. And that's why I had made the phrase on the front of the book, we forgot how to lead, but an elephant never forgets, because I wanted to get back to the basics of leadership again, and that's why I chose that elephant. But I thought with these orcas, they're a symbol of something they were stolen from the ocean, their home, and an orca cannot swim in a tank. An orca needs thousands and thousands of miles to swim in. And if you ever plot the path of an orca, where they begin and where they end is a whole world away. They need to swim. They need to belong in the ocean, and that's where their home is. And I wanted this phrase, they were all beautiful once, to be a reminder for you of what was beautiful. And can we get back there? Can we restore the balance? Can we put whales back in the ocean? Can we treat the waters better? Can we treat our climate better? Can we treat our children better? Can we learn from children? Can we learn from animals? Can we become rescuers again instead of walking away and turning a blind eye to the things that are going on around us? Can we be justice seekers again? Can we be creative again? And can we finally return to that playground where we leave depression behind and start loving one another and start having conversation again? That's my goal. And I want you to be determined that you can to return to the playground. That's the orca. And ultimately this whole book series will end with the orca. So I wanted to introduce it to you in book 1. I like the idea of having a rescue headquarters where the orcas can like swim into the rescue, swim back out to the ocean, get used to it a little bit, swim back into the rescue, go a little further out into the ocean. And ultimately, because they are so smart, like the elephant, they will work together to restore the balance in a submarine style kind of they are kind of war machines. They're war machines. I hate to say it because it sounds awful, but there's some pretty heavy stuff that has to happen in order for them to restore the balance. I hope you will tune in with me again tomorrow, where I will talk about the wolf, another creature that I'm really attached to and really love. I sometimes think Bat is part wolf. Bat, do you want to come say goodbye? Bat baby. Bat. Come up. Come on. Come on up. Okay. I will move the cameras to be like this. Hey, baby, come here. Here. Can you sit? Can you sit? No, I'm getting scratchings right now, little mummy. Can you sit? Bat baby, sit. Bat baby, sit. What do you hear? Okay, sit. That's nice. Look at that lovely girl. Very good. Hope you have a fantastic day. I'll tune in with you tomorrow, okay? For now, rock on.